Hey everybody, it's Nate here with Goalie. If you don't already know us, our mission is to build tech tools for families with neurodiverse children. A lot of our families depend on Medicaid waivers to get the help and services that they need. This video is part of a series where we research these programs state by state and explain them to you jargon-free. Our goal is to help families like yours navigate this difficult process and get the help and coverage that you need. Hey everybody, it's Nate here with Goalie. Welcome to our state-by-state Medicaid waiver series where we talk about all 50 states and their Medicaid waiver process. Today, we're going to be talking about the lovely state of Iowa, home to one of the coolest sporting traditions I have ever seen. Strike that, the coolest sporting tradition I've ever seen. I'm talking about the Wave. Whether you're a fan of Iowa or Iowa State, we can all agree that that is just an amazing tradition. Keep it up. Iowa, you just know how to be nice, don't you? All right, let's get into Medicaid waivers. First of all, where am I right now? So I'm currently on Goalie's forum page. To get here, you're going to type in forum.goalie.co. Once you do, you'll see all these kind of posts on our forum page. Just a place to introduce yourself. There's some parenting and life advice, some tech support for goalies, and our section we're talking about today, the government waiver section, specifically government waivers in the state of Iowa. All right, so we're going to be focusing on one main waiver today, and that's the Home and Community-Based Service Intellectual Disabilities Waiver. Quite the mouthful. Who can apply for this waiver? So any child or adult who is diagnosed with an intellectual disability can apply for this waiver. There is no age limit to this waiver, so regardless of age, you can apply for this waiver. Iowa requires that individuals meet and need an intermediate level of care to qualify. What essentially an intermediate level of care means is that the individual applicant just needs some help and support getting through their everyday activities. They need some supervision, but they do not require a nurse at their side at all times or to be strapped up to heavy medical machinery. This is typically the level of care that most Goalie families require, which is why we're focusing on this kind of waiver for these videos. But there are also other waivers offered by Iowa for people who require more intense levels of care, such as a nursing home level of care or a hospital level of care. What are the income requirements? So income eligibility is actually based entirely on child income, not parental income. This means that your child should be financially eligible for the waiver unless they have an income and a large one at that. So you shouldn't have to worry about income for this waiver. It's based entirely on the applicant's income, in this case, your child. So what do I actually get with this waiver? So we put the full list of services on our forum page. Feel free to check them out. But these are some things that were listed as covered. Hopefully that's helpful and covers the things that you require and you need. All right, how do I actually apply? Let's say you're sold on this waiver, you're in, you want to get involved, you want to sign up. How do you actually do that? So the way to do that is to apply through your local Department of Human Services office. If you click on this hyperlink on our forum page and on this post, it will take you to a list of all the county by county phone numbers, emails, and names that you should contact to talk to about this waiver. Contact the person from your county and get started on the application process. So once you do that, individuals will be assigned for eligibility with the child health specialty clinics. Click on this link to find more information about that process and get started. So what does the Goalie team actually think of the Iowa Medicaid waiver system? So it's pretty lackluster, to be honest. They have a ton of other waivers that you can check out right here, but they have no real way to specifically cover developmental disabilities like autism. This is kind of reflected in their services too. If you see this list right here, there's no specific support for people with autism or things that people with autism typically require. In that case, ADHD as well. Additionally, there's a pretty long wait list for each waiver that can take at least a year to get off of. This is not good because not only are you not getting the right services that you require, but you're also having to wait to get those services. Iowa clearly needs to update their waivers to better serve the population that Goalie tends to serve and tends to help because it's clearly lacking on that front. All right, with that being said, let's go on to our Goalie waiver scorecard. So based on website clarity and ease of navigation, we gave that score of 4 out of 5. The website was pretty helpful. It was easy to see all of the available waivers, check out the individual county by county information. Pretty easy to navigate, 4 out of 5. In terms of access and requirements of qualification, however, we gave that a 1 out of 5. In addition to having a wait list, their requirements of qualification are quite different from waiver to waiver, which makes it difficult to apply, and you don't know how to apply to multiple waivers. It's just not fantastic. And You can't get around it. Anytime you have a wait list of a year, it's just not fair and not adequate to people who need coverage and need service. All right, now let's talk about their actual coverage. Again, we gave this 1 out of 5. You can tell by that list. For the waiver that is directed towards people with intellectual disabilities, they're not covering anything that helps people with autism specifically, and there's a lack of support and not that many services covered. This needs to be improved, needs to be worked on, and Iowa has to if they really want to help serve the people in their community and in their state. All right, so we do hope that you found this video helpful, but know that there are a ton of other resources out there and available. We hyperlinked a bunch of them in our forum post. Please check them out. They're all great and all work in their own way and are all helpful. Additionally, if you want to check out any of these telephone resources, they're also additionally right down here. And you should give them a call and talk to them for things like general assistance, walking through the process, just somebody to talk to on the phone and help you out. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that you found it helpful and hope that you can navigate this difficult process in the state of Iowa.
If you've gone through this process yourself and can add any color to our research, please share your experience in our forum. Your help would be greatly appreciated by families who are new to this. If you're just getting started yourself, don't worry. We're here to help. If you have any questions, ask them in our forum and we'll do our best we can to support you. And lastly, if you found this video helpful, let us know. Drop a like or leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.